Sunram. Sunram finds an OC, left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
Up to the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with 1:15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Mayville State University, the Louis Fieldhouse, where it is qualification Saturday. 2 teams from Class A and 2 teams from Class B will advance to their respective state tournaments next week. Our first 2 games will be Class A qualifying games. We'll have Carrington against Kindred coming up. But right now we've got the Thompson Tommies taking on the Northern Cass Jaguars. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller will be along shortly. And our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. These teams met during the regular season back on February the 14th at Northern Cass, and it was Thompson getting the win there, 70-43. It's an interesting matchup also because Northern Cass coach Kyle Morehart worked on the staff of Thompson coach Jason Brend last season. So it'll be interesting to see how this matchup works out. Again, a trip to the state tournament is on the line where Thompson has been the last couple of years. We will take a break and we will have our pregame interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, and we'll do that after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Bears Home Solutions is the Red River Valley's premier HVAC and plumbing company. Our team of friendly, licensed professionals has delivered top-notch service to the Red River Valley since 1978. Bears Home Solutions is the only name you need to know when it comes to heating, cooling, and plumbing installation, service, or repair. When you want it done right the first time, you need a Bear in there.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough. And time now for our pregame coaches' comments, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Northern Cass to take on Thompson for a place at the State Class A Girls Basketball Tournament. Kyle Morhart, the coach of Northern Cass, joins us now. And of the 4 teams in the eastern half of Class A that are in playoff games today, you're probably the surprise package of the bunch.
Absolutely. It's been quite a week. It's been a 7-day stretch here, 6-day stretch. It's just been an incredible run we're on, and but it's amazing when the girls come together and they start to believe in themselves, and we are believing, and we're a totally different team than we were the last time we played Thompson, actually.
What are the things that have been different?
All of a sudden we've become a man-to-man team. We've been working our butts off. We're communicating. We're doing everything. As a coach, you teach them all throughout the year, and then they do it, partly no consistency, and all of a sudden we're consistent in everything we're doing. And they're confident in what we're doing. We're getting other girls to knock the shots down. It's just a total team effort.
And something else you've got is Cadence Husar, a 7th grader, playing as a starter for you and apparently doing well enough to not only get into the starting lineup but keep her place.
Yeah, absolutely. She was playing a lot of minutes early on, and it just kind of, just got to the point where we got to make that decision. I wasn't going to put that pressure on her as a 7th grader. I was trying to protect her a little bit in some sense, her being a 7th grader, but the girls have welcomed her in. She's a great kid, has a great personality, and it's easy to like her in the group. And even if she's the younger underclassman, the girls are really appreciating what she's doing, and her skill set is there. She's going to be a special player by the time she graduates. But that's a long ways away from now. But right now, she's doing what we need her to do. She's leading the team on the court, kind of that quarterback of the team, and rebounds hard. It's just amazing. She's in the right spot at the right time. She's got a good feel for the game, and it's been helping us out a lot.
And speaking of special players, Hayden Crockett, 16 points away from setting a school record for career points, which is held by her sister Hallie.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible what one family has done in North Dakota, right? In high school basketball in Northern Cass history, and special player. She's put a lot of time in. She works her butt off throughout the summer. She never stops playing. So it's just one of those things that we continue to appreciate what she does. And again, the points aren't the thing. We just want to get a win tonight. I know she wants that, and if she scores 4 points tonight and we win the game, that's all that really matters.
And if that happens, she'll have another chance at state.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 more games, right? And what's crazy is this group of girls, what we did this last week and what we've been continue to do, we believe in ourselves, they believe in each other, and it's coming together at the right time, and we are excited for today's game.
What will be the important things today against Thompson?
Transition, they get out and go we got to get back defensively in transition. Rebounding, they rebounded hard against us the first time we played them, and then make sure we locate those shooters. They got a handful of shooters, but you got to key on those two. Kaya and Addie, they're the stars of that team, and if we can contain them a little bit, we'll have a chance.
All right, best of luck.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Kyle Morhart, coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll continue with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsborough. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsborough.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We continue with our pregame coaches interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Joined now by Jason Brenn, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, playing for a place in the state tournament against Northern Cass today. You got here courtesy of a victory over Grafton on Thursday. Talk about that win.
Well, it was kind of an interesting game. We played well at the bookends. I thought we came out of the gates and played all right, and I thought we had a really good fourth quarter, but the middle two quarters weren't necessarily our best basketball, and you know, it's something that we talked about and worked on, and for whatever reason, we just got a little sluggish, whether it be their zone or what it was, but gave us a chance yesterday to work on a few things, and hopefully that doesn't happen today.
You faced Northern Cass during the season?
We did. It was on Valentine's Day, you know, and in a situation where we did get them, but they're definitely playing a lot better basketball right now than they were at that time. So we're expecting a different team, and we think it's going to be a good game today.
What will be things that will be important for your girls?
Well, obviously you have to try to do your best to contain the Crockett girl because she's one of the best scorers in the state. You know, I think you do that. You got a few other girls who have really been stepping up lately as well. So you got to be a little bit more careful this time around with helping on her than you were maybe the first time. But you know, that's a big thing, but defense and rebounding obviously is going to be the next one. We can't give them second and third opportunities to score on the offensive end. We just got to move. We got to get down that floor. If we can get some cheap ones in transition, great. And if we do, that's great. But if we don't, then we got to run our offense and find some good looks. And when we get those good looks, usually we shoot at a higher percentage.
It is a different Northern Cass team than a year ago, vastly different, because you don't have the twin towers of Ellie Lucas and Josie Jensen in there.
Yeah, they're very different from last year, and it's amazing how much has even changed just during this year. You know, I know they were on a little bit of a skid before tournaments, but they were in every single game they played. You know, if you look at their scores, they were all close games, whether they're winning or not. So tournament time, they've really turned it on, and I'm assuming that their confidence is really flying high right now. So we got to be ready for a tough competition.
And you've got plenty of seniors and people who are battle-tested in these kind of situations.
Yeah, we do. You know, kids have played in some big games, and they're ready to go, and, you know, hopefully they're hungry. You know, that's what it comes down to, is being ready to play today. You know, we think we got a decent game plan of you know, containment on their top scorer and us doing what we need to do. But, you know, at the end of the day, not only are they battle-tested, but I feel like this year, you know, we haven't necessarily had calm waters the whole time. We've had some rough seas at times, and I think that's maybe helped us as well, you know, showing that we have to have a little fight in us, and that's what it takes in games like this to qualify for a state tournament.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
That's Jason Brenn, coach of the Thompson Tommies. We'll have the starting lineups and more, and we return to Mayville State University, the Class A state basketball qualifier, after this on YourLiveEvent.com. And our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. And our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. The starting lineup's coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Back at Mayville State University, Joe Lansolo along with Chase Miller. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game, or this afternoon's game, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Thompson Tommies, the third-place team in Region 2. Number 3 is Jordan Tozer, a 5'8 senior. Number 4, Addison Sage, a 5'6 junior. 5, Claire Calling, a 5'8 junior. 10 is Skylar Hurst, a 5'6 junior. And number 11, Jalen Ovdam, a 5'9 senior. Jason Brent is the coach of the Thompson Tommies, who come in with a record of 19-5. Now for the Northern Cass Jaguars, the runners-up in Region 1. Number 2 is Hayden Crockett, a 5'9 senior, averaging 29.5 points a game. She needs 16 to break the school record for most career points, which is held by her sister Hallie, who was just on this court a moment ago, playing basketball for the University of Jamestown as they took on Mayville State University in their conference tournament, and it was Jamestown winning that game, by the way. Also for Northern Cass, number 10 is Tess Jalbert, a 5'7 junior, averaging 7.5 a game. 12 is Olivia Olson, a 5'8 junior, who averages 2 points and 4 rebounds. 15 is Cadence Husar, a 5'5 7th grader, averaging 4 points a game and 2.3 assists. And number 23, Reese Lovig, a 5'5 junior, averaging 4 points a game. Kyle Morhart, first-year head coach of Northern Cass, the Jaguars, 9-16 on the season. And as you've probably heard, they had a 10-game losing streak before the region tournament, but they knocked off Kindred to get to the championship game and were runners-up to Valley City in the Region 1 title game on Tuesday. Those are our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. And we'll be right back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Thompson will be in the visiting black uniforms with white letters and numbers, and Kelly green and white trim. Northern Cass in the home white uniforms, black letters and numbers, black and gold trim. A trip to the Class A state tournament is on the line. Looking to join Valley City and Devil's Lake from eastern North Dakota in the state tournament. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by a special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. And the tap controlled by Thompson, and they'll play from right to left. Hurst gives back for Jordan Tozer, and back now for Sage. And little hand check foul, 12 seconds into the game. Reese Lavig with the foul for Northern Cass. First team foul in the quarter. Sage driving and scoring off the glass. And a 2-0 start for Thompson. Crockett right wing. Hooks a pass down low. Hussar couldn't quite hang on to it. And here comes Thompson. Calling right corner three, doesn't go. Scramble for the rebound. Was saved briefly, but it's Northern Cass who come away with the ball. Here's a three from Jalbert that doesn't go. Crockett getting the offensive rebound, finding her way in. Shot doesn't go. And a rebound for Ovdam. Here's a drive by Hurst in a basket. And Thompson off to a 4-0 start. Barely over a minute into the game. Crockett has a screen, will give it off for Olson. And now Jalbert. Hussar, the 7th grader, for Crockett. Hayden, left-hand dribble drive into the lane. Finger roll doesn't go, and a rebound for Hurst. Long ball for Sage, splitting the gap, missing the lay-in. Lavig got the rebound and got fouled. Addison Sage with the first foul against Thompson in the quarter, and her first. Our scoreboard brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Crockett at the hash mark far side along a screen. Gives for Olson. Hussar on the right wing. Now Jalbert on top. Back for Hussar. 2 minutes played in the opening quarter. State Class A qualifying game from Mayville State. Here's a Crockett jumper. Doesn't go. And the offensive rebound for Olson. Trying to feed Jalbert inside. And the ball will stay with Northern Cass with 30 to shoot. Jalbert on the throw in, baseline right near the three-point line. In for Crockett, fires a three, off the bracket, no good. And the ball is going to stay with, beg your pardon. I thought it was Hurst who touched the ball last, but apparently not. Thompson basketball. Addison Sage lost the dribble and lost the basketball. Second Thompson turnover. Hussar. Jalbert, left wing three. Barely drew iron. And Collin collects the rebound. Kaya Hurst, pull up three from the right. That barely drew iron too. And fighting for the rebound, and it's finally controlled by Northern Cass. And I'm a little now they blow a whistle for a foul. There was some pretty fair hand-to-hand combat there as Kaya Hurst commits the foul for Thompson, her first and the team's second. Crockett driving, scoring, and a foul. Jaguars on the board and a chance to cut the gap to one. Jayla Avdam with the foul for Thompson, her first and the team's third. Hayden Crockett trying to finish a three-point play. Free throw short and a rebound calling. Crockett now 14 away from breaking the Northern Cass school record. Jordan Tozer for Colling, driving on the left side and a foul. That will be on Cadence Husar, her first foul, the second on Northern Cass in the quarter. Tommies will inbound to the hash mark on the near side, in front of the Northern Cass bench. Sage between the circles, guarded by Laveg. Tozer, Sage, open three, but we've got an offensive foul under the basket on Jalen Ovdam. That is her second, and now 4 on Thompson in the quarter with 4:23 to go. 2, Andy Schwab, a 5'7" sophomore, checks in the game for Thompson, and Ovdam will sit down. The next Thompson foul will put the penalty in effect, 2 free throws for Northern Cass on each subsequent foul. Crockett feeding Jalbert for a basket. And we're tied at 4. First time we've been tied almost midway through the opening quarter. Schwab gives on top for Calling. Calling seeing a gap, driving, missing, but fouled. Olivia Olson with the foul for Northern Cass, her first and the team's third of the quarter. Claire Calling missing the first free throw. In for Northern Cass, number 4, Carly Ryder, a 5'6" sophomore. And Husar will sit down. Second attempt to break the tie works. And Thompson back in front, 5-4. Crockett for Laveg. And now Jalbert. Crockett steps back, 3 on the way, off the bracket, no good. Rebound for Ryder, but lost the handle on the ball. Here's a drive by Tozer, doesn't go. And a rebound for Olson. Double teamed underneath, gets it out to Crockett. Long pass, and Jalbert will lay it up and in. Jalbert with 4, and Northern Cass with their first lead at 6-5. Sage saw the gap. Thompson fans wanted a foul, will play on. Third Thompson turnover. Crockett around a screen. Back for Laveg. Whips a pass just out of the reach of Olson, out of bounds. Second Northern Cass turnover, and timeout Thompson. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank, Northern Cass over Thompson, 6-5, first quarter.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Jason Brunn calling the timeout for Thompson. Tommy's inbound, near sideline, trailing 6-5. Andy Schwab, right wing, dribbling through the lane. Tozer, 12-footer, left baseline, good. Jordan Tozer's first bucket, and Thompson back in front, 7-6. Under 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. The winner here goes to the Class A state tournament next week. Husar back in the game, and her pass broken up and taken away by Schwab. Long pass. Cut by Calling, shot rejected. And here comes Northern Cass the other way with Crockett. Long three from the left, no. And Calling the rebound. Calling into the front court, 1:50 to go in the first. Tozer, nice catch by Schwab underneath, couldn't convert the shot, and Crockett the rebound. Crockett on the run. Crockett shooting, hit the side of the glass and goes out of bounds. Thompson ball with 1:38 to go in the first. Crockett, I think, looking for that one shot that will get her on the beam. Nice pass for Calling. Circles back, and a nice pass for Schwab to score. Andy Schwab makes it 9-6 Thompson. 1:15 to go in the first. Crockett for Ryder, left wing. And ball will stay with Northern Cass. Reese Slavik, 23, back into the game for Northern Cass, and Crockett will get a break. Colling will sit down for Thompson. And number 15, Jocelyn Oster, a 5'9" freshman in the game. And a nice steal. Oster for Schwab, 1 minute to go, first quarter. Schwab driving, hooked a pass for somebody she thought was there, but it was tipped out of bounds and will stay with Thompson with 25 to shoot. Hurst down the inbound baseline right, gives for Sage. Sage back for Schwab. Now Sage again around a screen. Going to the basket, puts it up and in. 4 for Sage, and Thompson up 11-6, their biggest lead. 6-0 run for the Tommies. 37 seconds to go in the quarter. Pass down low for an open Jalbert to score. Jalbert with 6. 11-8 Thompson, shot clock off for the remainder of the quarter. Hurst seeing room to drive, shoots, missing. And then the rebound was Northern Cass's, and then the ball came loose. Tozer fouled. And Jordan to the line with 10.1 to go in the quarter. Lavig with the foul, her second. That's 4 on Northern Cass in the quarter. And freshman Jocelyn Oster hits the first of 2. 33, Abigail Olson, a 5'9" junior, checking in for Thompson, replacing Hurst. Oster with 2 of 2. 13-8 in favor of Thompson, final seconds of the quarter. Jalbert right wing around a screen. Jalbert for Faith Fury, now left wing, 3, around and out. Carly Ryder just missing. At the end of one quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. After one, Thompson 13, Northern Cass 8. Second quarter coming up on yourliveevent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Northern Cass basketball to start the second quarter. The Jaguars trailing Thompson 13-8 in this Class A qualifying game, the winner going to the state tournament. Northern Cass, the runner-up in Section 1 rather, and Thompson, the third place team in Section 2. Lavig tried to flip it to Husar, but thrown away. Fourth turnover against Northern Cass. Claire Calling into the front court. Hands for Hurst. Far side Jocelyn Oster and now Jordan Tozer. Into the block for Abigail Olson and a foul. Olivia Olson commits the foul, her second. And the first on Northern Cass in quarter number 2. Nice move by Tozer getting loose. Shot was blocked by Olson. And here come the Jaguars from left to right. Curly Ryder will come back into the Northern Cass lineup of the next opportunity. Crockett splits a double team. Shot was blocked out of bounds by Hurst. Northern Cass will keep it with 14 to shoot. 4 Addison Sage into the game for Thompson. 4 Carly Ryder, a 5'6" sophomore, in for Northern Cass. Crockett inbounding baseline right for Huszar. Jalbert in the lane, 3 on the way from Ryder, doesn't go. Rebound off one of the Tommies out of bounds. Thompson shooting 38.5% of the first quarter. Northern Cass 28.6%. Olson checks out of the game for Northern Cass. 3 on the way. Too long from Crockett. Rebound for Oster, and she's fouled. Carly Ryder with the foul, her first, the second on Northern Cass in the quarter. 6:46 to go till halftime. Thompson leading 13-8. Northern Cass had a 6-5 lead. That's the only time they've been in front. Couple of lead changes and 1 tie. Here's a 3 on the top. Bango. For Addison Sage. First 3 of the game for either team. Sage with 7. And Thompson up by 8. Huszar around the screen, and timeout, Northern Cass. On the DHB Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Thompson up by 8.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Hayden Crockett with the ball for Northern Cass around his screen. Pulling up at the free throw line, feeds Jalbert. Shot too hard off the glass, and a rebound for Hurst. Hurst pulling up right of the lane and scoring. 4 for Kaya Hurst. 18-8 in favor of Thompson. Just over 2 minutes played in the second quarter. Joe Lancello and Chase Miller with you from Mayville State on YourLiveEvent.com. Who's our high right for Fury? And now Crockett. Hayden with a drive, splits the double team and scores. Hayden with 4, 18-10, Northern Cass trailing. Hayden Crockett now 12 away from his school scoring record. A drive by Sage and a basket. 9 for Sage. Thompson lead back up to 10. Crockett driving. Overshot it and a rebound for Oster. Ahead for Calling on the near side, trying to go 1-on-2. There's an open Sage on the right. Bango. Sage with a dozen. Timeout Northern Cass. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank.
Minnesota and North Dakota farmers are dealing with real yield-robbing challenges. Tight, heavy soils, light, sandy soils, high pH soils, cool ground temps at planting. We have tools to address these challenges. Liquid products, easy to use, and made in the U.S. Apply in furrow or with your pre-plant spray application. Call today to tackle your yield-dragging soil challenges this growing season.
Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Thompson on a 9-2 run here in the second quarter to make that a 12-2 run for their biggest lead of the game at 23-10. Jalbert with a three, doesn't go. And the Tommies had the rebound, but it's poked away. Crockett has it, lost it. Andy Schwab with a takeaway. And a double dribble. Unofficially, fourth turnover on Thompson. Northern Cass with Huzar, Ryder, Crockett, Fury, and Jalbert in the game. This is Huzar with the basketball. Hayden Crockett around a screen. Hayden, three on the way, yes. First three of the game for Northern Cass, and Crockett now with 7. Jaguars within 10, 23-13. Hurst bumped into Huzar, and Huzar is going to be called for the foul. 2 fouls on Huzar and 3 on Northern Cass in the quarter. Reese Lovick will come back into the game for Northern Cass to replace Huzar. Huzar, Lovick, and Olivia Olson each with 2 fouls for Northern Cass. Hurst. Ball poked out of bounds. It will stay with Thompson with 25 to shoot. Kaya Hurst on the throw in, baseline right. Looking, throws it deep for Calling. Calling for Oster. Round a double screen to the right. Nice combination play. Shot didn't go in. Offensive rebound for Schwab to score. Andy Schwab's first basket, 25-13 in favor of Thompson. Crockett feeding a wide open Jalbert underneath for a basket. Nice pass. Jalbert with 8. 25-15, 3.5 to go in the half. Hurst into the lane. Oster left wing for Schwab. Hands back for Sage. Now Oster. And taken away by Crockett briefly. And the ball comes to Oster, who will score. Jocelyn with 4 in the quarter, 27-15. And a 3 the other way by Crockett. She's got 10. And now 6 away from setting a Northern Cass school record for career points. Schwab, nice pass down low, and Hurst will score. Hurst with 6. And now the ball thrown out of bounds. Jordan Tozer back into the Thompson lineup to replace Jocelyn Oster. Did a nice job when she was in there. 11-point lead for Thompson, and the Tommies with a basketball. 2.5 to go in this qualifying game for the State A tournament. Schwab, nice move, missing but a foul. Andy Schwab will shoot a couple. Carly Ryder with the foul, that's her second. That's now 4 on Northern Cass in the quarter. Schwab's first free throw no good. Thompson yet to commit a foul in the second quarter. We've got 2:24 to go till intermission. Schwab's second free throw doesn't go, and a rebound for Jalbert. Crockett across midcourt. Crockett pulling up, scores in a foul. Kaya Hurst with the Thompson foul, her second, the team's first of the quarter. 11, Jalen Avdom back into the game for Thompson, replacing Andy Schwab. Schwab and Oster both doing good jobs off the bench for Thompson in the first half. Crockett hits a free throw for the three-point play. Hayden Crockett 3 points away from breaking her sister's school record for Northern Cass. And Northern Cass now within 8, 29-21. Hurst right coffin corner three, yes! Hurst with 9 and the lead back up to 11. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Crockett on top, feeding Jalbert. Ball poked away, but it comes to Ryder. Ryder trying to feed Lavig underneath. Couldn't quite hang on to it. And here comes Thompson the other way. Avdom right wing for Tozer. Wide open, missing. Avdom with a rebound and scores. Jalen Avdom's first bucket. 34-21 Thompson. Minute 20 to go in the half. Crockett fires, free throw line extended right, shot doesn't go. And a rebound for Sage. And a foul. That's on Reese Lavig, her third. Fifth foul in the quarter. That sets up the penalty for Thompson. Addison Sage, the 5'6 junior, with a dozen points, looking to add to it. Free throw missed. Addison spent last summer playing summer ball, AAU ball, with a team based in South Dakota, in Sioux Falls. And they actually played in a tournament in North Carolina. No, beg your pardon, South Carolina, a Charlotte suburb, but it was in South Carolina. One of two free throws, 14-point Thompson lead as we near the final minute of the first quarter. Shot from Ryder didn't go. Here come the Tommies, long ball for Hurst, who couldn't save it. Lavig trying to save it, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Thompson's with 28 to shoot. Thompson will inbound from the near sideline near the corner. Sage for Tozer, and now Claire calling. Sage, three on the way, short. Rebound tipped out off a whole bunch of hands and finally controlled by Northern Cass. 4-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Hayden Crockett taking her time, bringing it across midcourt. Crockett just kind of fiddling and diddling now and letting the clock go by. 10 to shoot. Crockett for Ryder with a three, yes! Carly Ryder's first points. Time running down. Sage will drive, no. Avdom got the offensive rebound, but her shot was too late. And that's halftime. On the DHB Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Thompson in front at the half, 35-24. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
You can buy the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsborough. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsborough.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws Late Model Series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway, Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
With Chase Miller, Joe Lancello with you from Mayville State University Class A Girls Basketball Qualifying Game. Our halftime brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsborough, home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsborough or call 701-436-5777. Thompson in the lead, 35-24 at the break. We've had one tie. That was at 4. Northern Cass has had just one lead at 6-5. 2 lead changes in the game. Thompson led at 13-8 at the quarter. Their biggest lead was 27-15. They are now up 35-24. Thompson led offensively by Addison Sage with 2 threes, 3 twos, 1 of 2 at the line for 13. Kaya Hurst with 9, 3 twos, and 1 3-point basket. 4 points for Andy Schwab and a couple of baskets. Jordan Tozer a basket for 2. Claire Colling 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Jalen Avdom a basket for 2. Jocelyn Oster a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Abigail Olson played briefly, did not score. Thompson shooting 51.9% from the field in the first half. They were 5 of 13 in the first quarter, but warmed up in the second, making 9 of 14. And that includes 3 of 4 from outside the arc. Thompson shooting 50% of the foul line, 4 of 8. 20 rebounds for the Tommies and 6 turnovers. Thompson 11 points in the first quarter, 24 in the second for their total of 35. For Northern Cass, led by senior Hayden Crockett, 2 threes, 3 twos, 1 of 2 at the line for 13. Hayden now 3 points away from setting the Northern Cass career school scoring record, and that's held by her older sister, Hallie. Also for Northern Cass, Tess Jalbert, 4 baskets for 8. Carly Ryder, a 3-pointer for 3, and that is the Northern Cass scoring. Olivia Olsen, Cadence Husar, Reese Laveg, and Faith Fury all have played and have not scored. Northern Cass, 34.5% shooting from the field, 10 of 29. They are 3 of 12 from 3-point range and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 14 rebounds for Northern Cass compared to 20 for Thompson. And Northern Cass with 8 turnovers compared to 6 against Thompson. Northern Cass 13 Northern Cass 8 points in the first quarter, 16 in the second for their total of 24. As far as foul trouble goes for Northern Cass, Reese Lovick has 3 fouls. Olson, Husar, and Ryder with 2 apiece. For Thompson, Kaya Hurst and Jayla Avdom with 2 apiece. Once again, the winner of this game advances to the state tournament next week. And following this game, we'll have another Class A qualifier on YourLiveEvent.com with Carrington taking on Kindred. And that will be on a different stream, by the way, so watching this on YourLiveEvent.com, you'll have to go to a different feed, different stream, to see our subsequent game. And then also later tonight, Class B state qualifiers, Hatton Northwood against Linton HMB at 5, and then Benson County versus Maple River at 7. That's our halftime. Brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsborough. Home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsborough or call 701-436-5777. At the half, Thompson over Northern Cass 35-24. Third quarter coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Northern Cass Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletics, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cass Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now, or follow the Northern Cass Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year, or simply search for the Northern Cass Booster Club page on the Northern Cass School website. Go Jags! The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
With Chase Miller, Joe Lancello with you. Class A girls basketball qualifying games from Mayville State University. And just a reminder, we are on the verge of history time right now as Hayden Crockett of Northern Cass needs 3 points to set the school's all-time scoring record, held by her older sister, Hallie Crockett. I'm wondering if she is still in the stands because Hallie, who now plays at the University of Jamestown, was playing earlier today here against Mayville State in a North Star Athletic Association playoff game. Ball stays with Thompson. A drive by Sage doesn't go. And a rebound for Husar. Husar, Crockett, Jalbert, Laveg, and Husar, their original starting five, and Olivia Olson shot short. Olson getting the rebound, 20 to shoot. Crockett driving through the crowd, missing. Rebound to Olson. Cannot convert, and a rebound for Jordan Tozer. And here come Thompson from left to right. 3 from Hurst doesn't go. And the rebound for Jalbert. Trying to feed Lavig on the break. Nice job defensively by Thompson getting back there to block the pass. Northern Cass on the inbound baseline right with 29 to shoot. Husar on the throw-in. Flips it out deep for Lavig. Now Husar, left baseline jumper from 16, overshot it. And a rebound, Tozer. Colling on the right wing. Finds Sage. She'll drive the baseline, kick it back for Colling, and now back for Tozer. Tozer for Avdom to the block, wide open 3 on the top, on the way and off the bracket. And a held ball, and the ball will go to Northern Cass on the arrow. Thompson with their original starting 5, Tozer, Sage, Colling, Hurst, and Avdom. Winner of this game goes to the state Class A tournament next week. Crockett thought about the long 3 and a steal by Sage. Sage ahead of the crowd. The Gold Rush layup. 15 for Sage. 37-24 in favor of Thompson. Crockett driving, gives back for Jalbert. Off balance shot doesn't go in a rebound. Hurst. Long ball for Sage ahead of the crowd. Lays it up and in. 17 for Sage. 39-24 Thompson. Biggest lead of the afternoon. Just over 2 minutes played, third quarter. Hayden Crockett around a screen. Will fire a 3. Bingo, and that's the record. Hayden Crockett now the all-time leading scorer in Northern Cass girls basketball history. But she traded that for a few points from her teammates as they're down 12. Here's Crockett with a rebound. Ball poked away, and a foul called on Thompson. First foul. No, check that. Second foul of the quarter. No, that was the first foul. They move the scoreboard quick here. Claire Colling with a foul, her first, and the first on the Tommies in the third quarter. Carly Ryder, number 4, back into the game for Northern Cass. Husar in the inbound for Crockett. Hayden tried to feed Jalbert, but pass was tipped and it came to a teammate, and the Jaguars still have it. 23 to shoot. Crockett, free throw line extended right, doesn't go. Offensive rebound for Ryder. Shot rejected out of bounds, but a foul. Kaya Hurst with the foul, her third, the second on Thompson of the quarter. Carly Ryder, a 5'6" sophomore, shooting 56.5% from the foul line, missing the first. Northern Cass shooting 69.2% from the stripe this season. Second free throw good. Ryder now with 4 points. And the Jaguars down by 11, 39-28. Hurst wide open 3, yes. Hurst's second 3 of the game, she's got a dozen points. 42-28 in favor of Thompson. As the Tommies look to make their third consecutive trip to the state tournament. Crockett steps back, and that is a 2. 18 for Hayden Crockett. 42-30 in favor of Thompson. Hurst pulls up. Shot misses, but a foul. And Kaya to the free throw line. Ryder commits the foul, her third. First on Northern Cass in the corner. So Ryder and Lavig now 3 fouls apiece for Northern Cass. The Hurst free throw is good. 43-30 in favor of Thompson. Hurst making them both. She has 14 and Thompson up by 14. 4.5 to go in the third. Crockett right wing around a screen. Room to drive, will pull up. Nice move. Overshot the basket, the rebound. Last touch by one of the Tommies. It'll stay with the Jaguars with 4:20 to go in the third. Number 2, Andy Schwab checking into the game for Thompson to replace Kaya Hurst. Husar on the inbound baseline left, attacking the basket to our left. Crockett, left coffin corner 3, yes! Crockett's 4th bomb of the game. Hayden with 21. Avdom in the left block. Schwab driving, missing, and a Crockett rebound. 2-on-2. Crockett steps back, gives for Ryder, left corner. She couldn't hang on to it. Thompson ball with 3:56 to go in the third quarter. Thompson by 11. As the third place team in Region 2 looks to beat the runner-up in Region 1. Schwab around a Tozer screen for Sage. Sage driving for Avdom. Tried to flip it back, but we got a... Apparently somebody stepped over the edge on the baseline. Northern Cass basketball with under 3.5 to go in the third. Crockett. Yeah, we got a wrestling match for the ball, Crockett and Calling, and they'll call the foul on Calling. Her second foul, that is 3 on Thompson in the quarter. 3:23 to go in the third. Not a shooting foul, so Husar will throw it in at the hash mark far side. Husar getting it back around a Crockett screen. Gives back for Crockett. She'll fire from there. Long miss. And a rebound for Ryder, but she stepped over the sideline trying to get the rebound. Thompson basketball with 3:08 to go in the third. Sage taking her time across midcourt. We'll give it for Calling. Now Schwab. Hurst driving left of the lane, missing. Offensive rebound for Schwab. Avdom will score. 4 for Jalen Avdom. 46-33 Thompson. 2:40 to go in the third. Room to drive for the 7th grader, Cadence Husar. Her first points of the game. 46-35. Thompson by 11. Schwab from the right, dribbling into the lane. Kicks it back for Tozer with a 3. That doesn't go. And a rebound for Olivia Olson. Crockett into the front court. Room to drive again. Doesn't hesitate to try to drive through defenders. Here's Thompson the other way with Calling. Wide open 3 for Sage. No. And 2 Jaguars getting in their own way to get the rebound, and that's going to lead to a layup for Avdom. Thompson back up by 13. Coaches want to see their players go after the ball, but sometimes it's counterproductive. There's a Crockett drive that doesn't go, and a rebound for Avdom. 1.5 to go in the third. Schwab for Avdom. Back for Culling, and now Addison Sage. 20 to shoot. Culling thought about the 3. Will give for Schwab. And trying to get away a bounce pass. Taken away, and we got a foul. That's on Andy Schwab, her first. 4th team foul on Thompson in the quarter. 15, Jocelyn Oster back into the Thompson lineup to replace Avdom. And for Northern Cass, number 20, Faith Fury, a 5'10 sophomore into the game to replace Olson. 13-point deficit for Northern Cass. If they can get that to single digits by the end of the quarter, they'd be quite happy with that. Husar. Back for Crockett. Thought about the drive, now will drive. And lost the ball. Thompson ball with 52.4 to go in the third. A place at the state tournament, the state Class A girls tournament next week on the line. Collins sets a screen. Sage back for Oster. Sage again. Sage a drive, no rebound, tipped out. Schwab missing. Oster scoring. Jocelyn Oster with 6. Shot clock off for the final seconds of the third quarter. Hussar will yo-yo it. Now with 10. Feeding Ryder with 3. Ryder. Nice move. Shot around and out, and that's the end of the quarter. After 3 quarters on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, DHB.bank. After 3, Thompson leading Northern Cass 50-35, fourth quarter in a minute.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Thompson basketball to start the fourth quarter with a 15-point lead, equaling their biggest of the game. Left wing Sage for Oster, almost lost it. Finding Tozer, high left with 15 to shoot. Hurst back in the game, shooting, fouled. Kaya Hurst to the line with 7:36 to play. Tess Jalbert committing the foul for Northern Cass, her first foul on the Jaguars in the quarter. Hurst now 3 of 3 at the line after making that one. $15 points for Hurst after the second miss. And here come Northern Cass from right to left in the home white. Hussar. Fury trying to find Ryder in a foul. Addison Sage with the foul for Thompson, her second. First on the Tommies in the quarter. Hussar on the inbound baseline left, or baseline right. Thrown away, but there is no over and back on an inbound. Crockett, Ryder, Jalbert, Hussar, and Fury, the 5 on the floor for Northern Cass. Here's a Crockett 3, no. Schwab trying to get the rebound, got double teamed and bumped from behind. That's on Carly Ryder, her 4th, and the second on Northern Cass in the quarter. Claire calling back into the game for Thompson, replacing Oster. Hurst missing but a foul. Faith Fury commits the foul, her first. That's 3 on Northern Cass in the quarter. Hurst hitting the first. Number 12, Olivia Olson, 23, Reese Slavic back into the game for Northern Cass. Hurst making them both. Timeout Thompson on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. $17 points for Kaya Hurst for Thompson. 17 for Addison Sage as well for the Tommies. For Northern Cass, Hayden Crockett with 21 points. She set the Northern Cass school record for career scoring in the third quarter. Husar with the ball for Northern Cass. Seeing room, seeing Lovick from the corner. Shot doesn't go. Hurst got the rebound. And a foul by Lovick, and that is her fourth. Excuse me, that's on Jalbert, her second. Well, we both got it wrong. 3 fouls on Husar now, 4 on Northern Cass in the quarter. Penalty will go into effect on the next Northern Cass foul. Hurst, nice feed for Schwab, but she couldn't hang on to it. Held ball, and the ball goes to Northern Cass on the arrow. 6:27 to play. Northern Cass down by 18. Biggest deficit they've had today. Husar for Lovick. Stops right of the lane. Feeding Crockett, missing but a foul. Hayden to the line with 6:11 to play. Claire Cullen commits the foul. That is her third and the second on Thompson in the quarter. Crockett, 1 of 2 at the line, hits this one. Hayden, an 80.5% free throw shooter. Number 2 on the way, good. Hayden Crockett now with 23. Her team down by 16. Almost 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hurst driving, stops to the right block. 3 on the way from the left by Sage, no good. Rebound Hurst, no. Rebound taken away by Hurst, who scores in a foul. Tess Jalbert with the foul for Northern Cass, that's her second. Team's fifth. Penalty in effect for the rest of the game. And Hurst gets the roll on the free throw. Kaya with 20. 56-37 in favor of the Tommies. Crockett driving, spinning, back for Laveg. Laveg stopped. And Schwab reaching in to tie up the ball, and Thompson get it on the possession arrow. 5.5 to play. Also in Class A at halftime, Turtle Mountain is leading Shiloh Christian 31-23. Schwab feeding Hurst, who was double teamed, and the Tommies lose the ball. Northern Cass have it with 5:12 to play. Lavig into the front court. Saw a little room to drive on the baseline, but then lost the ball. Steal by Sage. Jordan Tozer. Swing it for Hurst. Now Collins spins past the defender, drives, and is fouled before the shot. That will be the penalty in effect, though. Lavig commits her fourth foul. Colling 1 of 2 at the line. That's her only point of the afternoon, the 5'8" senior. Beg your pardon. No, Kathy Lavick checking out, and Faith Fury, number 20, into the game for Northern Cass. Both free throws missed. Or one of. Here's a three that missed everything, out of bounds to Thompson. Timeout Northern Cass on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. Thompson in command by 20. We'll be right back.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Thompson leading by 20. Almost midway through the fourth quarter in this state Class A qualifying game. Tozer for Schwab. Sage. Colling, and now Hurst near the left corner. 15 to shoot. Sage. Runner is up and off. Rebound off a bunch of hands, but it will go to Northern Cass. Number 4, Carly Ryder back in the game for Northern Cass. Joining Olson, Fury, Huzar, and Crockett, who had the ball, but her pass stolen. Here's Sage on the drive, lays it up and off. Crockett doing enough going back on defense to alter the shot. Force a more difficult shot anyway. Thompson with a fresh shot clock. Three for Hurst. That's her third bomb of the game. 60 to 37, Thompson. Drive the other way, doesn't go. Tozer rebounds. Calling left wing for Tozer. Now Andy Schwab. Sage, hands for Calling. Now Tozer with 11 to shoot. Schwab. Calling, left baseline shot. No. And a rebound for Olson. Crockett across midcourt. Andy Schwab with the foul. That's her second, and that's 3 on Thompson of the quarter. 2 free throws for Hayden Crockett. First free throw, no good. End of the game for Northern Cass. Number 1, Carson Melander, a 5'3" freshman, along with Tess Jalbert, number 10. Ryder and Fury will sit down. Crockett with 1 of 2. Hayden now with 24 in the game. Thompson still in command with under 3 minutes to play. Sage for Tozer. Calling. Sage. Stepping back around a Calling screen. And now Hurst, 3 on the way. Yes! Hurst's 4th 3 of the game. Kaya now at 26. Under 2.5 to play. And a foul on the drive. Andy Schwab with the foul. That's her third. That's a 4th on Thompson in the quarter. The next foul will bring on the penalty. Well, actually, the foul on Hurst, that is her fourth. 25, Lauren Johnson, a 5'10 junior, into the game for the first time, replacing Olivia Olson. 3, Nyla Erickson, a 5'5 freshman, also in the game for Northern Cass. Calling with the ball, 2:19 to play. 63-39. Feed for Avdom. And her outlet pass thrown away, and Thompson will clear the Pines. Andy Schwab, number 2, back in the game. 15, Jocelyn Oster. Marcella, 33, Abigail Olson in the game. 20, Jenna Schwabe, a 5'7 sophomore. As Abigail Olson commits a foul, penalty now in effect. And Hayden Crockett will shoot 2. Just over 2 minutes to play. And Crockett making them both. 63-41 in favor of Thompson. Oster for Nora Goulet, number 1. 20 is Jenna Schwabe. Olson for Oster. Nice feed. And Jocelyn Oster will go to the line. Hayden Crockett with the foul, that's her first. Penalty in effect for both teams. And Oster with the first of 2. 23, Naya Goulet, a 5'5 junior, into the game to replace Schwab. Second free throw miss and a Crockett rebound. 64-41. 3 on the way from the left is off by Melander. Thompson with a rebound. Naya Goulet. She and her twin sister Nora both in the game now for Thompson. Nora Goulet for Nyla Goulet. Olsen on the block. Overshot it. But taken back away. Oster's shot doesn't go. Volleyball in there. Schwabe's shot didn't go. Under a minute to play. Schwabe into the lane. Kicks it back on the right for Naya Goulet. Ball tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Thompson with 17 to shoot. Number 4, Carly Ryder comes in. Hayden Crockett comes out to a deserved standing ovation. .12 to shoot. Marcella Stevens, number 12 in the game now for Thompson. A shot by Olsen doesn't go. And the rebound controlled by Melander. Shot clock off. 13 seconds left. Ryder, Melander. Lauren Johnson. Getting it down low for Fury to drive, miss. And this one belongs to Thompson, and the Tommies are going back to state. Thompson's third consecutive trip to a state tournament. And the final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. The final, Thompson 64, Northern Cass 41. We'll be back, and Chase Miller will have some post-game interviews after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 Red Angus bulls plus 20 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics, producing Red Angus genetics with sustainability for over 26 years. Request a catalog today. Call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189 or Facebook Jacobson Red Angus. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th, 1 p.m.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
And we are back at Mayville State University. Joe Lancello joined by Addison Sage of the Thompson Tommies. Winners today 64-41 over Northern Cass. Talk about how the game went.
That was just an awesome team win. I'm so happy. We came into the game saying, hey, one of these teams is not going to go to the state tournament, and we did not want to be that team, so we wanted to leave it all on the floor, and that's what we did.
And you did a real nice job defensively on them, holding them to 27.5% shooting.
We know that Crockett is like their main, that go-to, and we knew that we had to shut her down, and I'm really proud of our defense for doing that. We have a lot of respect for her and their team, and they played well, and I'm just happy it came on our way.
So this is going to be your third consecutive trip to state, right?
Yes, we're super excited. We've came in, and we fell short the past 2 years, and we don't want that to happen this year, so we're going to give it all that we have.
Yeah, second place 2 years ago in the last Class B in the traditional format, and third place last year. So, obviously, a couple of steps up to go.
Yeah, it's like the worst feeling ever, falling short, knowing maybe you could have given a little bit more. So we just want to go into that state tournament with, like, intensity and positivity, and I hope that's what we can do.
Okay, our post-game interviews were brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. Kaya Hurst led the way with 26 points. Talk about her and what she brings to everything.
Yes, I've been playing with Kaya since I was really young, and she's a great player. I mean, she crashes the boards really hard and she knows how to score. So just moving the ball and being able to get it to her, it's awesome to play with her.
Okay, and we've talked before. Last year you played for a team based out of Sioux Falls, AAU basketball. Are you going to do that again this summer?
Yes, I am. I'm really excited for it.
Okay, well, when you do that, you'll have a T-shirt from Enbridge as our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge.com. Enbridge for energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. I'll have a T-shirt for you from the Enbridge folks in just a second. Congratulations on the win today, and best of luck at state.
Thank you so much.
Addison Sage of the Thompson Tommies on our postgame interviews, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Thompson with the win over Northern Cass 64-41. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planter.com.
And we continue with our post-game interviews, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Joined by Jason Brent, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, headed to their third consecutive state tournament after beating Northern Cass this afternoon. What are your thoughts on the game?
Well, obviously I'm happy. Coming into the game, looking at a Northern Cass team that a couple weeks ago we played, and just watching game film from that and watching their tournament games here in the past, it's a totally different team. I mean, they definitely turned a corner, and they're playing so well. Defensively, they just get after it. You know, what we saw in the first time, they're playing a lot of zone. Now they're playing a lot of man-to-man and just doing a great job. But, I'm just thrilled with the way our girls come out and competed, because truthfully, I thought our defense was pretty doggone good today, too. Hayden Crockett's one of the top scorers in the state, and, I know she had some points, but I thought we did a pretty good job on her, because she can totally take a game over and win it herself. But, I thought offensively we did a nice job of moving the ball, looking for better shots, and it's a good team win.
And you're talking about the defense. For Hayden Crockett to score 27 points, she took 28 shots, and you held Northern Cass at 27.5% shooting from the field. Any coach will take that any day.
Yeah, if you don't look at the points she scored and you look at the shooting percentage, I think that's definitely a win. I mean, she's one of those kids that you say we held her to 27 points. She's that good, and they're such a good coach team, well-coached team. Moorhart is just such a fundamentalist, and he gets those kids working hard, and their defense is always good. So, we knew we could go out there and do some things on defense, and then offense hopefully would take care of itself.
Now a trip to Minot. And any idea where you might get seated?
This year I really don't. I don't have any clue. We're going to all meet after this game. I guess there's an email being sent out for the coaches that qualify, and it'll all be a ranking system at that time, so probably around the 5 o'clock hour, something like that. But I really don't know, Joel. It could be a situation where I doubt we'll be any higher than a 5 seed. Just because, but at the same time, I think from the fourth quarter on Thursday night through now, I think we've played some pretty good basketball, and I think if we can carry that over, you never know. Just getting the state tournament's one thing, but, we're at that point right now with a lot of these girls who have been there before that we want to go there and do some damage. We want to go there and see what we can do.
Yeah, Addison Sage was just saying it hurt the last couple of years being just short, and now you... As the late Bum Phillips, the Houston Oilers coach, used to say, you've been knocking on the door and beating on the door. Now you want to kick it in.
Absolutely. Now's the time, right? Now or never. Addie Sage, Kaya Hurst, Claire Colling, Jordan Tozer, Jalen Often. These are girls who have been in that state tournament multiple times, and they've done some things already on that floor. But you know what? They're not content. They're competitors. They're athletes. They always want more. And I'll tell you what, anytime you got kids that want more and they stay hungry, those are kids you want on your side because they're willing to go do what they got to do. And you know, they give me a hard time for always saying it, but I talk about how these kids show up with their lunch bucket and hard hat every day ready to work. You know, we're one step away from getting some neon practice jerseys to look like a construction crew out there some days. But, you know, I'm just really proud of all these kids because – you know, this season hasn't necessarily come as easy as the last two.
Sure.
But it is a situation where we've come together, you know, and like they talk about, you know, the smooth seas don't always make the greatest sailors. You know, you might get where you want to, but this way we've had some rough seas, and, you know, we've had to have some adversity, and we've had to do some things in order to get to where we wanted to be. And, you know, that's where we're at right now. And at this point, doesn't matter what seed we get, we're going to go there, and we're going to just lay all our cards on the table and see what hahappens.
All right, Jason Brunn, coach of the Thompson Tommies, congratulations. Have fun in Minot.
All right, thanks, Joe. We'll see ya.
All right, Jason Brunn, coach of the Thompson Tommies. Our post-game interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Thompson with a win over Northern Cass. We'll run down the scoring and more awards after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Bears Home Solutions is the Red River Valley's premier HVAC and plumbing company. Our team of friendly, licensed professionals has delivered top-notch service to the Red River Valley since 1978. Bears Home Solutions is the only name you need to know when it comes to heating, cooling, and plumbing installation, service, or repair. When you want it done right the first time, you need a Bear in there.
Back at Mayville State University, Joe Lancello and Chase Miller with you. Thompson beating Northern Cass 64-41 to advance to the state tournament. Let's go with our connection of the game. Brought to you by HTC. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. I'll go with the way Thompson's defense connected, holding Northern Cass to 27.5% shooting on the game. That's our connection to the game, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, halsteadtel.com. And our play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And the play of the game would be a three-pointer that Hayden Crockett made for Northern Cass in the third quarter that gave her the school record for most career points, breaking the record held by her sister Hallie. Our play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. And speaking of Hayden Crockett, she had 27 points to lead Northern Cass. Tess Gelbert had 8, Carly Ryder 4, and Cadence Hussar with 2. Northern Cass, 8 of 12 of the foul line. 31 rebounds for Northern Cass. They turned the ball over 14 times. For Thompson, 26 points for Kaya Hurst, 17 for Addison Sage. 2 for Jordan Tozer, 2 for Claire Calling, 7 for Jocelyn Oster, 6 for Jalen Avdom, and 4 for Andy Schwab. The Tommies with 11 turnovers. They had 44 rebounds, shooting 41.8% from the field. They were 12 of 19 at the foul line, 63.2%. Thompson advances to state with a record of 20-5. Northern Cass's season ends 9-17. We will now turn it over. We'll get our second game coming up. Another Class A qualifier between Carrington and Kindred. And we'll do that after these words and this will be on another stream, remember, on YourLiveEvent.com.